of Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen. We are so thankful that y'all are joining us tonight. Before we set sail, there are a few things. First, the bathrooms are out that hallway. 2 lefts and then a right. That's 2 lefts and a right, you scallywags. 2, there is a concession stand in the back, along with a donation station for you to leave your loot to help us further our future voyages. During the play, about halfway through, we'll have about a 10-minute intermission where y'all can eat some grub back there at the concessions. And finally, our most important and only rule on this ship, engage with the pirates on stage. This play is pretty fun, and there are lots of goofy lines. So if you find that something is funny to you, don't be afraid to laugh, or guffaw, or snort, or give a good pirate yo-ho-ho. And now, avast ye, batten down the hatches and enjoy the tale of Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen.
I say, George, how do you think I look?
Splendid, Master Goodman. You're better than a good man, sir. The finest specimen of the species.
I hope Miss Sarah Huffington agrees with you.
You, sir, are a prime catch.
I am at that.
You've read all the good books.
From cover to cover,
You know all the latest dances.
every step,
And you have no bad habits or vices.
all things in moderation.
And best of all, you have plenty of plenty.
I can give Miss Sarah Huffington the fine life to which she has been accustomed.
A life of ease, waited on hand and foot by such as myself.
Exactly. Now, George, imagine that you are Miss Sarah Huffington.
Come again, sir?
I want to practice my proposal.
I'm blushing already.
Sit down. Now look demure.
Oh, Roger dear, you bring up the beast in me.
That'll be enough. Now I shall say, for some time now, my dear Miss Huffington,
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. For some time now, Sarah, I have been entranced with your beauty, your radiance, your unending charm. Would you stop that?
What? You gotta go when you gotta go.
Oh, please, George. Where was I?
My unending charm.
Ah, yes, your unending charm. It has become clear to me that I can no longer live without you. I know I'm not worthy. Actually, we both know I'm more than worthy, but it sounds good, don't you think?
Most humble.
That's exactly what I was going for. Anyway, I know I am not worthy, but you would make me the happiest man on earth if you would consent to give me your hand in marriage. Well,
Oh, Roger, I don't know what to say.
say yes, of course.
It's a pretty important step, you know.
Stop. The proposal is perfect, isn't it?
She'll melt like butter.
A big oozing puddle of love. And here is the ring that will seal the betrothal.
Isn't that a mite big for her delicate fingers?
You think so? Shh! Here comes the lady. I smell the delicious scent of her lavender perfume. Let's hide in the bushes and listen to how she boasts of me to her friends.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Master?
I'm not afraid of the truth.
Oh, Sarah, you are so funny. Any man who snatches you will get a prize. I don't want to be snatched by just any man. But you wouldn't mind being caught by Roger Goodman. He's so dreamy. Everyone seems to think so. The temperature in the room rises whenever he's around. I feel myself moving my fan more quickly when he approaches me. And I wouldn't doubt it. He's coming this afternoon with a very important question for you, Sarah. The entire countryside knows he's smitten with you.
I know.
Every time he's around me, he drools like a puppy. He's very well educated, you know. He can even read and write.
I know.
He's so handsome. Everyone stops to wonder if he's made of flesh and blood or marble.
I know.
And he's got a chunk of change.
I know.
You don't sound enthused.
I know.
Stop saying that. What's the matter? Roger is due at any moment and will undoubtedly ask for your hand in marriage. Let me guess, you know. It's normal to be a bit nervous about such a proposal, Sarah. And you won't do much better than Roger Goodman.
I'm not so sure.
What? Have you found someone else?
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no? It's just that
I know the type of man I want. So yes, I have found someone else.
But what type of man is better than Roger Goodman? Him? But he's a pirate! A vicious criminal! I think he's merely misunderstood.
Isn't he handsome?
If you like scars,
Isn't he dashing?
if you don't mind getting hanged, but you've got to admit he's exciting. You've been reading too many Lady Westerbrook novels. The pirate's lady must have gotten to you. The way the pirate king grabs Juliana and whisks her off on his pirate ship to the exotic West Indies makes my heart race so fast I think it will burst. But things like that only happen in books. I want them to happen in real life. Oh, Sarah, you've lost your mind. No. When Roger Goodman arrives, I shall send him packing. I want a man like this. Dashing, daring, ready to face danger with sword in hand. Can I have Roger then?
Do with him as you will.
Sarah, have you seen that broadside there it is. The sheriff needed to see it.
Certainly, Father.
What were you doing with it anyway?
We were just commenting about what a fearful creature this Bluebeard is.
Fearful indeed. He plundered another one of my ships. Cost me a fortune already.
Oh dear, that's terrible, Father.
But he'll not get away with it. I will personally hunt him down and string him up in the yard.
You, Father?
I sail on evening tide.
But what am I to do here all alone?
Water the flowers when dear and fragrant.
Water the flowers indeed. Sometimes I hate my life as a lady. It's too boring. Come on. Where are we going? I want to meet the man of my dreams, sitting here doing embroidery.
Bluebeard! Did you hear that, George? She's going after a pirate.
It seems so.
Maybe she's suffering from a fever. Her face looks flushed.
She certainly had a rosy glow.
Maybe she was hit on the head this morning.
Then she'd be staggering about.
I'm the only one staggering about. How can she cast me off like an old shawl?
It seems the lady wants some excitement in her life.
We go to dances and socials. We went to the horse races just last week. That was exciting.
She wants real excitement.
She wants a pirate.
I'm afraid so.
But I'm not a pirate.
Lord Huffington's hand.
I want it more than life itself.
Then perhaps you should grow a blue beard of your own.
Oh, she wants a pirate, I'll give her a pirate.
Now you're talking.
Avast me, hearties, climb the jib. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
If you don't mind the suggestion, Master, I think we should get you a tutor. Someone who knows the ropes, so to speak.
Aye, and if he doesn't know the ropes, then they'll hang him for one.
Come along, Master. There's nothing wrong with you that I walk up a gangplank over here.
The pirate queen soon perceived the time to come to hire someone who's hard and fair and kind, someone who had a peace of mind where crewmates catching fire. May I? Now complete. Wow, those were some amazing pigs. Yeah, and great dancers. If only they were pirates, then our crew really would be set. Yes! Sign up sheet is by the ship. This way, girls.
Any sign of him, George?
Of who?
The tutor you've been touting?
Not yet. But I have something about crew mustard.
Why did you put mustard on the crew?
It means I rounded them up.
Then why didn't you say so?
Would you like to meet them?
Aye, Harvey.
Stop saying that. All right, you. Worthless piece of horse poopy. For a single eye. One after another. Like this.
Is this the best you could do?
This is the best I could do. You didn't give me much time, you know.
All right. You're first. What's your name?
Claude.
Claude what?
I don't know. I forgot.
Claude, can you read? Right. Cipher?
Pardon me, Captain Sir, but no use asking that question to any of us. None of us got any schooling.
Have you ever been to sea before?
No, sir. I went on a boat once across the river, but we had to row that one.
A terrible trip it was. The current points miles downstream, so we rocked and the boat sank.
Then you can swim?
Oh, no, sir. We walked ashore.
The river was extremely shallow.
How have you been making a living, Claude?
I haven't. Unless you call sleeping on the docks making a living.
All right. How about you?
I'm Maud, his sister, and if you need a cook, you've got one.
What do you cook?
Flapjacks.
What else?
Flapjacks.
Flapjacks is her specialty.
And what I can't do with a flapjack.
Next. What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name?
I said, what's your name? I don't want anybody to speak French.
Pardon me, Captain, but that's our youngest brother. He thinks he's a parrot.
Blimey.
Just give him a cracker. He'll be happy.
What good is he going to be?
Oh, Captain, you won't ever find a better conversationalist.
Begging your pardon, master, that every pirate worth his salt has a parrot.
All right? Are you sure these are the only ones you can find?
You haven't met these last three.
The name's me.
I'm Snagger.
And I'm Snoop. You want to know what's going on? You can rely on me.
Lord, it's right, you count on me.
If you want to clean up, do it yourself.
Do you have any experience?
How's this for experience?
That's my watch. How did you get it?
But I've got you 2 feet.
I said, things are looking up.
So, Captain, what kind of voyage is it going to be?
Well, men and ladies, this isn't going to be any pleasure cruise. The Petunia is going to make a name for itself as the most feared vessel on the high seas. Other sailors will tremble at the sight of our flag.
Do you mean that
Our object is to raid and plunder.
Do you mean that we're gonna be pirates?
Aye, me hearty,
I'm here,
it will split the booty 50-50.
But there's 8 of us.
I get 50% and you split the other 50% amongst you.
That don't sound fair, 'cause he sounds like a pirate.
George,
Split 8 ways.
Or you starve in the brig?
George, help me.
Sorry, master. I'm with them.
All right, we'll split the booty 8 ways.
9. You split it 9 ways. Long John!
Not Long John Silver.
It's me.
You know something? I hate parrots.
Oh, leave him alone, Long John. Or I'll cut out your liver,
It's already been cut out.
your spleen,
That's gone too.
your gallbladder.
That got cut out first.
Then how about your heart?
Never even had one to begin with.
Who exactly are you, you liverless, spleen-less, gallbladderless, heartless brute?
This is your tutor.
Long John Silver.
And who are you?
Roger Goodman, a ruthless pirate.
You, ruthless.
Now see here, you are on my ship. I paid for it with my father's hard-earned money. If you persist in laughing at me, I will make you get off. I will.
This is the fellow you've been telling me about, George.
Yep, that's him.
Don't know if there's much hope,
But you're an expert, Long John.
but I can't turn anybody into a pirate.
You said you could turn anybody into a pirate, Long John.
But I didn't have any idea of who anybody was.
Remember our part of the bargain.
Aye, that'd be true, George.
What's our part of the bargain?
In return for turning you into a ruthless pirate, we must sail the Petunia to the Caribbean.
The Caribbean? What for?
For the treasure.
Treasure?
Where is this treasure?
On an island.
What island?
Treasure Island. Where else?
How do you know there's treasure on this island?
Because I buried it there myself 10 years ago. We plundered 18 ships over the years, and it was all filled with doubloons. Gold doubloons. 9 chests of gold doubloons we had. But then we got caught up in a storm. The crew got all swept overboard, but I managed to get the 9 chests into the dinghy. I made it to the island and buried the treasure, so when I got rescued, nobody knew I had gold. I told myself someday I'd come back and dig up the treasure, and today's someday.
Yeah, our lucky day. Treasure.
Gold doubloons?
What are we waiting for?
Set sail!
Set sail! Set sail!
Now hold on a minute. You want this dam to be turned to a pirate, don't you?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Then before setting sail, we're gonna have to make a few changes around here.
Like what?
The first thing is the name of this ship.
I named it after my favorite flower.
You want a name that strikes fear to the hearts of all that hear it. Petunia don't exactly send a shiver up and down the spine.
Then what do you suggest?
The weasel.
The weevil.
The rat!
The spider. The scorpion.
The cockroach.
The cockroach?
What? Cockroaches send shivers up and down one spine.
Shut up, Galadia. We'll call this tub the sea serpent.
I like that.
And then we've got to change the flag. You want to scare everybody with the flag, not have them thinking we're hosting a tea party. How about something like this?
Saints preserve us!
Or that's raising up the shivery timbers.
Shiver me timbers, I like that.
I'll sail to that flag every time. Show me infants.
10 of us, and this will be you.
Then we'll fly this skull and crossbones, and we'll wave proudly about the sea serpent.
And one last thing, matey. What's your name?
Roger Goodman, Captain Roger Goodman.
Just like I thought, that is the wimpiest name in the books.
Now see here, this is a long-respected name. My father had that name, and my grandfather, and his father before him.
You want a name that sends chills up the spine.
Something like Captain Mean.
Captain Bad!
Captain Cruel. Captain Containers. Captain Cockroach.
Captain Crunch. Hey, what? It's a good cereal.
Those all stink.
Now see here, I don't want to be saddled with some bloody awful name.
That's it.
What?
Blood. Captain Blood.
Makes my blood run cold.
Right, I sailed under Captain Blood.
Has a nice ring to it if you ask me. I'll go for it.
This isn't a contest. You can't vote for my name. What if I don't want to be Captain Blood?
Think about Sarah Huffington, Master. What would she think of it, Roger Goodman?
You mean Captain Blood?
Yeah, we're talking.
Let's set sail.
All live up to flapjacks.
Raise the gangplank.
Hoist the sails. Cast off the mooring line.
If you need me, I'll be on the poop deck.
What's wrong?
I forgot to tell you. I get seasick.
We really hope it doesn't eat our sheep. We need its milk if we don't have a goat.
Don't worry. Wolves are afraid of sheep.
Who told you that?
My mom, she told me the story about the sheep. The boy who called sheep eye. The sheep eye scared away the boy's pet wolf. But nobody believed him.
I think you got your stories mixed up. It was the boy who cried wolf, and sheep are afraid of wolves.
Nuh-uh, I'm 100% sure the wolves are afraid of sheep.
For the last time, no. Never mind. Looks like it's turn for you, Captain Belvedere.
They just hang around gameplays waiting for the trash to fall. But don't worry, they say you'll have to stop it one of those pictures.
You know, I've always liked fish. I've made a study of sharks. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Yeah, sure.
You know, on second thought, maybe I can help your captain out a bit. What have I got to lose?
Just everything below your nose.
Oh, okay, Captain Call.
Tell me, Lamont, what made you lead a life of crime?
You mean, why did a good girl like me go bad? I'll tell you, Pops. When I was a little girl, I wanted a doll, a special dolly. One I saw in a toy store window. She was beautiful. She had blue eyes, golden hair, and the most beautiful lace dress you've ever seen. But my mother said, too bad, we don't have enough money. So when I was older, I saw a pair of shoes I wanted. They had pearl buttons. But my mother said, too bad, we don't have enough money. So right outside the store window where I stand, drooling, I met Captain. After our first job, I bought the shoes. After our second job, I bought that dolly. That answer your question?
So, Belvedere, you ready to talk?
Yes, I won't resist any longer.
What made you change your mind? Our little buddies down there.
I'm just not ready to be somebody's dinner yet.
Aye, you'd be a little tough, a little stringy, and I don't think you've had much taste.
No need to be insulting. Huff and puff.
It's Captain Huff and Puff to you. Now, what can you tell me about Bluebeard?
I saw him
Recently?
6 months ago,
Where?
living in a tree house. A house built into a tree.
Where do they have trees big enough to hold a house?
The island.
What island?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, huh? And how do we get to Treasure Island?
Well, the equator to the deep Atlantic, then hang right and sail south 200 miles. You can't miss it.
Why is it called Treasure Island?
Rumor has it that Long John Silver buried 9 chests of gold doubloons there.
Long John Silver.
Most ruthless of all pirates.
More ruthless than me.
To be honest, dear lady, I'd never really heard of you until you boarded this ship.
We're working on that. I sent 5 press releases and bottles just detailing how ruthless the pirate queen is.
Action pics, go with us. Look a lot of photos in one post right about you.
And just to prove how ruthless I am, you're going to visit some friends of mine.
What do you intend to do to me?
Hey boys, it's summertime. But don't worry, Captain Belvedere. Those aren't sharks. They're dolphins. And from here, it's shallow enough to walk to shore. Bye-bye.
Caribbean. Anyway, are we there?
You are in none of those.
Want some flapjacks? Who invited the fancy parrots?
You know what? This is much better use of these disgusting flapjacks.
Time to go.
Wait, we can't take all these penguins with us.
I'll miss you all.
Okay.
Voila!
Finished?
And here, do we have a choice? I call this one a pirate on a storm-tossed sea.
I like the title.
In days of yore, where men were men and women as fair as could be, the bravest captain guided his ship across a storm-tossed sea. The wind she blew from north to south, The waves, they covered the deck. The captain shouted, "Save the sails!" The men said, "What a wreck! We're doomed to drown. All is lost. The goods will never sail." "Hold on," the captain scolded. "Your courage starts to smell."
I like that.
But we never said none of that.
Put a lid on it, Smudge. Continue, Danny.
The captain tied a yard on. He scaled the missing mast. He climbed on the ropes above, despite the rain blast. This example caused the men to think, and some began to cry. They sprang to their positions, not caring if they died.
I sure cared if I died, and you did too. I distinctly remember you saying, "Look at Captain Bluebeard. He's a regular nutcase."
I said, "No such thing, Captain Bluebeard. Smudge is just jealous because he can't read or write."
Jealous of that tripe? Huh.
Stop bickering or I'll make you walk the gangplank.
They know you jokester. You know you've never made anyone walk the gangplank.
Can't stand the sound of blood, can't you? I'd like to find out what happens. Continue, Danny.
The ship was saved, the crew rejoiced that cold December morn. For ne'er had any one of them witnessed such a storm. But lo, the cargo, she was gone. Her home, the ocean floor. But then another ship was spotted. With action, there'd be more. The swords were drawn, prepared to fight. The crew would never flee. They bravely give their blood and guts to the salty sea. They sliced the first mate right in half. They gave the shark a snap. They fought into a moonless night. Their victory in the sack. They fired cannons upon the ship and cheered as she done sank.
Bravo, Danny, bravo. That doesn't exactly the way that it happened.
No, it doesn't.
The storm wasn't that bad. And when we found the ship, the crew had already abandoned it.
There wasn't a soul in sight. The treasure was just lying there.
All we had to do was all the dress up. Treasure plenty, and two of us are so inclined. Literally.
Have y'all ever heard of poetic license?
That's just a poetic lie. The sense is gone.
It's my image we're talking about, Smudge. Image is everything. Danny, get that tail rolled up, stuff it into a bottle, and toss it into the sea. Someone's bound to find it, and there's another chapter in my wonderful life story. Now, let's see how you're doing with my portrait. Oh, wow.
That does not look like you.
What's too down to?
Hey, that's what Stevie Pirate.
And you mock my words and call them a lie.
I think we'll put the picture and the poem together in a bottle. It's sure to be found, and my legend will be committed to eternity.
You ought to be committed.
And Smudge, I love the parrot.
They say every pirate worth of salt has one, you know?
Captain?
Enough. I don't want any more discussion of the truth.
Well, you better hear this proof.
I can't have it known that I'd much rather spend my day sitting here, sipping Maui Mauis, than raiding and plundering helpless ships.
The captain!
What, Ricky? Get me another Maui Maui.
We can't!
And pray tell why not?
Because that ship will spot us!
Ship?
They're right, there's a ship out there.
Let's have a look. Funny, I can't see a thing. Ah, a ship! I see it now. It's sporting a flag. Why, look at that. A stolen crossbow.
Uh-oh.
Did you cover our ship?
Yeah, it's covered in 200 feet of salt water.
Oh, that's right. We had that accident. Well, let's get up to the treehouse. Whoever this is will never find us up there.
My, I wonder if they're hearing word from the outside world.
I'm not sticking around find out.
Dry land at last.
My feet don't know what to do now that the leg's not moving.
Treasure Island at last. Finally, the goal will be mine. We might be sure I've been here sooner if you're taking that shortcut I told you about.
Long John, you told me a good pirate always acts like they know what they're doing.
Aye, but when that bloke told us we landed in Venezuela, you should have figured we were a little off course.
Well, at least we made it.
Aye, and that's all that counts. Now, how about some flapjacks?
Look, Ma, now that we're on finance, let's have some real food. I'm sure there are berries, and roots, and lots of leaves.
You want food or a salad bar?
Looks like someone beat us here.
What? This island is supposed to be deserted.
A coconut. To Maui Maui. How do you know? I know a Maui Maui when I see one. Well, if you're so smart, where's the paper umbrella then?
Will this do?
Will this do? Will this do?
Pounds on your tea parrot?
Is this a parrot? Is this a parrot?
What's that you got there, Parrot?
Well, looky there. If that ain't the meanest, orziest pirate I ever seen.
I like the bird.
Like parrot? Like parrot?
Blimey, let's hope this bird has found the treasure.
Say, you know something, Captain Blood? If you really want to be a scary pirate, you ought to have a hook instead of one in your hand.
They don't even call you Captain Bloody Hook.
I had a penguin.
They don't even call you Peggy.
I'm not going that far.
Think about Sarah Huffington, though.
Ooh!
I give a finger for her. All right, maybe a finger and a thumb. But an arm and a leg? Who are you kidding?
Captain, see a ship coming.
What is this? Grand Central Station? This island's supposed to be deserted.
Do you think we're followed?
Let's hope it's not the Pirate Queen.
Who? You know, the message George found in that bottle put out in the ocean?
They say she plundered 20 ships.
They say she made 10 men walk the plane.
They say she ate raw liver once.
Be a lot better than waterfalls blackjacks.
You take that fast water, I'll kite one of the cannons back on the ship.
What flag does the ship fly under?
The Stars and Stripes.
Uh-oh.
We need a plan.
Good. First one who comes up with the plan gets a cracker.
Calling with a cracker. Calling with a cracker. Squirrel, I'm here, please.
Good plan, Parrot.
Okay.
That wasn't the plan.
You just weren't listening. He said we hide behind these trees and ambush these invaders.
Then we take their leader hostage.
Harriet, you get a cracker. Here you go, my little pollywolly.
Blimey, live up to your name, Captain Blood. Draw your sword and prepare to use it.
Use it? How about better?
Really, Long John? Are you starting to believe all that baloney I've been sending off in them bottles?
No, but maybe they will. Now everybody hide, and when I give the word, attack.
Hector, there's nobody on this island.
I heard voices.
So did Joan of Arc, but what happened to her?
I've been sick. Why did you have to bring so much luggage?
What on earth do you mean? This is only the lightest of my 3 cases. You can't possibly expect me to be civilized without some basic items. Really, why couldn't Captain Porter have provided us a porter? Get it? A porter? Captain Porter?
This is no time to bother. I should have left you guys home. That's why Captain Porter insisted on leaving us to desert island. He said it was safer here than on the ship. Well, the pirates and all.
You mean you begged him to leave us here? I do believe you are my friend yourself, my dear.
Nonsense. I'm off to protect you. Otherwise, I would have stayed on the ship until we found that horrible pirate movie. Wait, someone has been.
A chair on the beach? How comfortable.
Good. I'll let you go. And look, the most fearsome pirate I have ever seen.
Oh my, such an animalistic charm.
For heaven's sake, Emma, what is wrong with you?
Did you hear something?
There are all sorts of things on this mobile island. Birds calling, cats growling, elephants stuffing around.
There aren't any elephants on these islands.
Who knows what's on these islands? Which Captain Porter would really be sure?
There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of.
I think you should embrace them.
Oh dear, pirates.
And you are now our prisoner.
You forget, Captain Blood. We don't take prisoners.
Now what do we do, Captain?
After them!
I think we might have lost them.
Let's get back to the day.
But my things!
Forget your things. Run for your life. Oh dear. We're trapped.
Sorry, Long John, but I'm changing the rules. I have a hunch these books will come in mighty handy on you. If you'll be so kind as to follow Snake, Snuggle, and Snoop to your new quarters.
At least growl when you say that.
Hey, you sound familiar.
I assure you, we have never met you before, Lady Huffington.
Then how do you know my name?
Oh, everybody knows your charm, wit, and beauty.
And you wonder why we related like Pirate Hector? I think I'm going to like it here.
What are you going to do with us?
That's for me to know and you to find out. But do tell Lady Huffington, how is it you came to be on this island?
Well, Lord Bravery here decided he wanted to come out to the middle of the ocean to search for that nasty pirate Bluebeard who's raided so many of our mercantile ships and cost us such a lot of money.
Emma, be quiet. Don't tell this ruffian thing.
Oh, Hector, don't get your soaps all in a bunch. I'm sure this pirate won't hurt us. He has a fine air about him.
I do. Take him away, ladies, and don't be so gentle about it.
This way, your ladyship.
Don't step on any snakes.
If you do,
Yeah, that's what's on my name. See? I told you there are elephants on this island.
What exactly are you going to do with them?
Here, George, write this on the back of the picture. To whom it may concern, Lord and Lady Huffington are now our prisoners. Should their fair daughter ever want to see them again, she shall immediately set sail for Treasure Island, where they may be received. Signed, Captain Blood.
Now what do I do with it?
I'll stick it in this here bottle.
Right. Then we send it out to sea like all the other ones I sent.
You're quite an agent, Claude.
Image is everything.
I imagine the ocean is littered with all those floating bottles. Wouldn't you say, George?
Yeah, like the one in Boreas of the explodes of the Pirate Queen.
Aye, and with luck we'll have my fair Sarah here to meet her pirate in, about 2 years.
But what do we do about the Huffington ship?
They'll come back looking for that lord and lady. Mark my words.
I'll give it some thought. I'm sure that it will help us now that I'm so close to winning my first round.
You, sir, are a patient and persistent man.
Victory is not for the faint of heart. Now let's go dig for some treasure!
Now you're talking.